Alrighty. So, have you ever met someone and thought, wow, we just clicked? Maybe it was a best friend, a classmate, or even a romantic partner. But the connection didn't happen all at once. It built up over time, right? You started with small talk, then shared personal stories, and eventually reached a point where you could be completely open with each other. The gradual process of getting to know someone deeply is what social penetration theory, or SPT, is all about. Think of a person like an onion. Yes, an onion. Just like peeling layers, relationships develop as people slowly reveal more about themselves. Today I'll explain what SPT is and how it works in our everyday relationships and why understanding it can make our connection stronger and more meaningful. SPT was developed by sociologists Altman and Desmond Taylor in 1970s. The theory explains how relationships develop through self-disclosure, the process of revealing personal information to others. According to SPT, people open up like layers of an onion. The outer layer includes things everyone can know, like your favorite color, hobbies, or where you're from. The middle layer includes opinions, goals, and values. The deep inner layer reveals your fears, insecurities, and deepest emotions. The more we share and the more someone else shares back, the closer the relationship becomes. Think about how friendships start. In the beginning, you might just want to talk about school, work, or the weather. But as you're starting to spend time together, you talk about what really matters: your struggles, your dreams, or family issues. Then, when you move from being acquaintance to real friends, that's when you move from being acquaintance to real friends. Altman and Taylor describe two key dimensions in this process: breadth, how many topics you talk about, and depth, how deeply you talk about each topic. In early relationships, you might have wide breadth talk. You might have wide breadth, talking about many surface level things, but not much depth. As trust builds, both depth and breadth increases. Let's say you meet someone in class. At first, you talk about the assignments. Later, you start texting about your weekend plans. Eventually, you share more personal stories like how stressed you've been, or what motivates you in life. That's when your connection deepens. We can see this online. Think about your social media friends. You might have hundreds of them, but only a few actual know the real you, your inner layers. That's SPT in action. SPT doesn't just explain how relationships grow, it also shows how they break down. When trust is